All right, everybody, we're here in the studio. We're working on a green screen key. It's a little funky. So one of the tricks we did, it's just Calvin and myself today. If you check out the screen here, we have our cameras, A and B, 1 and 2, whatever you want to call them. And then we have two different keys for my 2ME switcher. And so the little trick we're doing is in our Atomos recorders, we rolled on both of them and we're playing it back at 12% speed. So that's allowing us to see ourselves, look at the key, without having an extra person standing in or sitting in. And so this is the camera feed and as it comes in from playback. And then these are the two keys like I just talked about. And you can see they're pretty solid. And what I'll do now just to show you how this is working, I'm gonna go ahead and turn off the key. So that's what it would look like without the key. And that's what it looks like with the key. So the goal is to minimize the difference between the two. I can actually see there is a tonal difference between the background and the key, of course. And if you look really close, you can see like by Calvin's ear or the top of my head, there are some little green artifacts. It's kind of hard to see, but you can kind of see it right there by his headset piece right there. So yeah, that's minor things, but it's a pretty solid key. There are a little tweaks here and there that we can do to try to refine that and adjust that to make it even better. But yeah, the playback thing is huge and something that I wasn't sure if it was going to work, but it definitely did. So like I said, it's cool to see ourselves and then to see the key and to see the difference between the two. It's very important with green screen that you make sure the colors, the luminance or the brightness of your green screen is consistent throughout the whole image. And so, yeah, while Kevin's here, let me walk you over to the green screen and show you what that looks like. So what we have on the green screen, we have our overheads. There are two facing down, and the goal is to light this as evenly as possible. And then we have our two uplights here. It's kind of the same deal, where basically between the four lights, they're supposed to be casting an even amount of light across all the green. And then these are also tungsten, which helps separate the green from the lights that we're using for our talent, which are daylight. So if we step onto this side, the goal is to have the chair away and far enough away from the green screen that you don't get any spill or anything crazy like that. So as the talent sits in, they've got their own lighting separate than the green screen, and that extra depth is what creates that effect. I guess I could have been mic'd up and all this, but it's fun to just get this improv to set up here. So if you saw the other tour, the other video of the studio, we were shooting on white before. And so for the second shoot, we went ahead and did green because they wanted to match the background to the other studios in London and Paris and the third city, which I keep forgetting. But anyways, yeah, so that's our green screen look. We have the same exact setup over here to my left. So you can kind of see the second person will be doing some social distancing here, but we'll have them on the second set. Pretty much the same, everything just flipped, right? And so there you have it. That's our quick green screen tour of what we're working on. Stay safe. I'm going back to work now.